one of your former clubs, of course.
Yeah.
You have pointed to another one of your former clubs there in Tottenham. Since Igor Tudor came in, because they made the change, since he's come in, there's the question. Have they got worse?
Well, I haven't seen any evidence that they've got better. Obviously shocking against Arsenal. I thought we were terrible against Fulham. No fight, no desire. You know, I feel like I'm saying the same things every week, but I am not convinced that he's come in and made it better. I am concerned. Thursday's massive for him. If he loses against
Palace at home.
Yeah, we've got Palace at home on Thursday. If he loses that game, I'd consider getting rid of him.
Already?
I'd get rid of him. Because he's come in, and he's come in all guns blazing, right? He's come in, he's stamped his authority. He's come in and said, you know, the players are not running, there's no desire, the passion's not there, so many things are this, so many things are that. Hold on a minute, mate, you've been here 5 minutes. Everyone knows that. Everyone knows that. The players know that. The players know they're underperforming. The players know they've not been good enough. What you don't need right now is a manager coming in and digging everyone out. Because you've got to somehow breed some confidence. You've got to breed some life into these players and some sort of formula to get some results. You're not coming into, you know, mid-table and you come in and say, oh, we're going to scrap this season, we're going to work on this and we've got to change that. No, you've come in, mate, to get some results. And at the moment, you're coming in and doing all these interviews and he's digging out players and he's digging out the way they're running. And I don't know, it's a risky business from a manager when you just need to come in and pick up results. So Thursday's a massive test for him.
When you say he could go if you don't win on Thursday, could or should?
I'd get rid of him. He's an interim manager. He comes in, he's lost the first 3 games. Fulham away and Palace at home. If you lose them 2 games, I think you should go. He's an interim manager. It's a farce, don't get me wrong, I get it, it's a farce. But Tottenham is a farce this season. So what do? I remember, and I'll go back to it, Harry Redknapp. All right? And I know we can talk about Harry, you know, and coming in now. But I remember when I was at Spurs, similar situation. We wasn't as bad as this. We had some decent players, but it was in a tough spot. One day Ramos, we wasn't getting results, so I had to make a change. And one day Ramos was very strict with diet, with running. You know, he wouldn't pick players if they didn't run a certain distance. There was a discipline that, and the players, they didn't like it. They brought in Harry Redknapp, and instantly he puts his arm around you. It gets you on side. Go and play, lads. Express yourselves. You're good players. Go and enjoy your football. And all of a sudden, it's not instant success, but it was with Harry Redknapp because all of a sudden the lads had a bit of freedom. They wanted to play for him. He was on side. And then all of a sudden the results change. And then you can tweak formations. Then you can tweak your tactics and, you know, to put players in better positions and, you know, the emergence of Gareth Bale or Luka Modric and things like that. And how can you get more out of them? But when you first come in, the first thing you've got to do as a manager is get the team on side. Get the players on side. Get them playing. He ain't done that. He's not done that. If anything, he's done the opposite. I watch Van der Ven. He don't want to be there. As a manager, the manager's... I'm not sure about this guy. He's tough. I get him. He's tough. He's disciplined. Italian coming in. Authority. I don't know. This is a weak squad. This is a weak mentality of players that we've got right now. Weak-minded. I don't know if this guy is too much the other way.
Let's have a look at your fixtures, all right, and see what you can get from these. Because remember, you know, you are outside the relegation zone. This isn't like when we were looking at Wolves, who were bottom.
Yeah.
What are you thinking when you see those? All right, I know you've got Champions League in there as well, but I mean probably more specifically the Premier League.
Well, that's a must-win.
Yeah.
That's a must-win. You have to beat Crystal Palace because of, you know, Crystal Palace ain't been great recently. All right, but they've got decent players. Tough game. I thought they played well against Manchester United until the red card. Liverpool, I mean, forget that one. You know, and then you go down. I mean, I'm not bothered. The Champions League is irrelevant to me right now. You know, Atletico Madrid. You know, if we was in a decent spot in the Premier League, you'd really look forward to that game. But it is about Premier League survival. You can't get away. We go and beat Atletico Madrid. It's like, well, yeah, well done. We beat Atletico Madrid. We could get relegated. You know, like I get it, but this is where it matters. That game there, that is a cup final. That game there is 10 times more important than Atletico Madrid. That game there has to be a win. Massive game. Massive game. Sunderland, well, you know what they're like at home. Do you know? Good team, resurgent. All right, they've dropped off, but picked up a big result against Leeds. You've got to beat the teams around you. Crystal Palace and Nottingham Forest. You win them. If we win them games, we'll be all right. We'll be fine. We'll pick up some draws here and there. I think we've got Everton on the last day of the season. David Moyes' Everton could be a team that have to, win on the last day of the season to get European football. You don't want to be playing a David Moyes team that need points on the last day of the season.
There's no doubt that game on Thursday is huge for Tottenham. Right, Jamie, just quickly, before we go to a break, okay? Out of 10, what's Arsenal's chance of winning the title? Out of 10?
8.
What's Manchester City's out of 10?
7.
What's Manchester United's?
1.
1. Right. Interesting, because Michael Carrick is not ruling it out. We're going to be talking about that next.